Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Products Babe. So I'm gonna be on here right now showing you guys how to do a big side swept or deep side parted flat hair tutorial. And this is actually a very popular style, and straight hair and like solid hair color and like the whole variegated highlight thing is coming back. More muted tones, like a more classy, sophisticated look. I wish I could talk. So anyway, you're gonna need a claw clip like this. Where is it? My husband just called me and confused me. So one of these. You need to section up the middle part of your hair. Make sure it's brushed, cleaned, blow dried, whatever, air dried, whatever you gotta do. Just clean hair. Just start off with sections of hair. And I am just gonna go ahead and use this comb just to make sure everything is smooth. And you're gonna use a beveled motion to get this look. So you want your hair to curl under, beveled, and then you're gonna straighten the bottom. So you have that volume, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna lift this part of your hair up, like straight up, and go about 3 inches up, and you're going to back comb this part of your hair. So then after you do that, you're just gonna lightly spray the back comb, and you're gonna continue to do this in sections all the way around your hair. And you're gonna continue this all the way around your head. So now all this hairspray is dry. So we're just gonna go in and same application. So the back is pretty much finished and you can see it coming forward. So when you're doing this hairstyle, you wanna make sure that you're bringing it forward. Everybody, you modify your hair based on your head shape, your hair, your needs, and all of that. And my hair has needs right now. It's needy. I could probably turn this down a little bit. I have white girl hair and I have it on 450. Don't want to fry that. I just got done flat ironing all the pieces that are back combed and hairsprayed all together. So you have the height up here, and then I beveled it, and then I just went in and straightened the bottom. So I'm gonna just do that in the back with a couple of pieces. So now I'm gonna very quickly do the crown of my head. I'm gonna take sections and then spraying, because that's what's gonna give you all the volume. So then you're just gonna take the next piece. The hairspray, again, I can't stress this enough. When it comes to back combing your hair, you can achieve any style you want if you back comb and you use hairspray. That is the secret. This is just a finishing spray, and like the lighter hairspray you use for this kind of styling, the better results you're gonna get, because you don't want your head to look like a helmet head, right? You want it to look movable, touchable, all that fun stuff. And some of these pieces you can tell where you just want to leave them smooth. The secret to having a really good hairstyle, I really feel like, is having a good cut. So here is the important part. This part of your hair, you want to back comb it forward, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take this into 2 sections, and I'm going to separate them, and I'm going to leave one little piece out to kind of play with. Okay, so the hairspray is pretty much probably dry in all these pieces back here. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten them. Okay, so now you can see how I have this part of my hair coming forward, which is really essential. This part isn't such a big deal because we're gonna spread it out, but this part in front, we're gonna bring it down. So I have my hair blow dried this way, but with a diagonal line. And you kind of have to figure out where you want your hair to sit. If you have bangs, there's a lot of different techniques to this. So I'm not gonna, my hair is gonna be going this way, so I'm not going to back comb it on this side. Okay, so bevel. We really want this to come forward. I'm just gonna lift this up right here. So see how that's hiding it? I'm gonna again diagonally take this hair right here. So we're just gonna bevel. I honestly feel with beveling, the higher the heat, it's works better. I have bangs under here, don't worry, we're gonna get to that. Try to add that into the... Okay, so this side is probably dry now. This is a little bit. So this side, I want it to come at a diagonal part. Before I had kids, I used to do my hair every day, a new hairstyle. It was like amazing. And I feel like as your kids get older, you get your swag back. As long as you continue to try to get your swag back, you will get it back. But you have to reinvent yourself because the old you is no longer there. That person is done and gone. Like I said, I cannot stress this enough. After you back comb your hair, you have to go back in with a straightener, and you really, really need to go over that back combed area. So I have one more piece right here. And when you back comb, you want to go straight up and down. I have a lot of little bangs, so I try to back comb them into my hair, and that's a really good way if you want to get rid of bangs. You just back comb them into your hair like how I'm doing. Play around with this technique. So I'm gonna lay that way. And I'm gonna work on this side right here because this side I haven't touched. So if your hair is greasy or oily the day that you're trying to do this style, go ahead and just spray it with like hairspray and then brush it out. So the secret to this is really going 3 inches, back combing it down, and then going lower and smushing that back comb all the way down. Nothing I hate more than going into a salon and giving them a picture of something and being like, this is the hair that I want, and they tell me that is extensions. That's impossible. And I'm like, well, somebody dyed and cut these extensions and dyed and cut that wig. So obviously this can be done to human hair, and it just makes me so mad. And if you guys knew how many times human hair can be colored and processed, you would just be blown away, literally. So you can go in and finalize some things. I have a lot of hair, so I should have probably sectioned it off better. So like I was saying, about 3 inches up, straight down 4 times. Then go down to where it's all back comb, push it down, spray it, and lay it. It's like a little workout for your hair. It's a YouTube channel that I'm starting, and it's called The Girl Behind the Gram. And it's about being a house mom, a housewife, and the struggles we go through, whether we choose it or not, or whether you work, because I've done both. Okay, so my hair isn't finished yet. So what I'm gonna do is just go back in. I need to go back over here and make sure that I flat iron all these bad boys. Don't want to leave those out. If it feels too curled on the end for you, you can just go ahead and straighten the ends. So that's a really great way to get that look that you really, really want. So like this. So I like my ends to be really, really straight. So I just go back in and straighten them. And I'm always rhyming for some reason. So then you get that like very voluminous look. So basically like with this hairstyle, it's gonna stay pretty much all day. And I just go through at a diagonal angle to brush out anything that might show the signs of backcombing. You never wanna go down like this. So we're gonna go back here. And I like really ratted this up back here. So it's kind of up to you how far. I like my back comb to come up like maybe a little like higher back here, just to really give that volume. You always want to go in and like check it with a mirror to make sure like none of the back comb is showing. So you just go in and you spread it out. And you can go even bigger than this. I did it very quickly. My part isn't as deep as I wanted it to be. I'm gonna actually try to fix it. Okay. We're just gonna let that chill for a second. So like I'm about to show you guys a trick, like if you really messed your hair up and didn't achieve the height that you wanted, it's okay, because there is a really great remedy that most girls have in their arsenal. And I'm gonna show you what it is right now. It's dry shampoo, which is always a good thing. And you sweat while you do your hair. So. I already see the difference with that, right? It's like whoosh. You don't have to brush these areas. Like when you flat iron them, the heat like is like brushing them. It's absolutely an incredible trick. Just make sure you get it close enough to that area. If you don't get the back comb close enough to your hair, you won't get that volume that you want, that you really, 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 really want. And the beveling is really key. I can't say that enough. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of bring my ends into unison. And I didn't even have to like lose the height by brushing it out. So you just want to make sure you hold it there. I didn't plan on doing a tutorial today, so my hair isn't as piecey. Maybe I'll do this right here. I'm just gonna add a little bit more burnt.
There is another product that I have.
I have to let this dry for like 5 minutes. So I also have this, it's like a glow dry oil. It's by Redken. And this will kind of give you like a little bit of pieciness, but it will give you that, I just do it at the ends.
So there you go, that is a big, semi-big straight hair tutorial, and I'm trying to do it a lot better next time.
But that's how you get the heights, so you can shine bright. If you want me to do more hairstyles, I know a ton of hairstyles. I can teach you how to do your hair. You don't have to wear beach waves every day. You need a really good cut, and you need to learn a couple basic go-to hairstyles. And this hairstyle, you can pretty much wear it for like 2 or 3 days, and you just like touch it up. So I hope you enjoyed it. Did it look really bad in the back? Oh my God.